Hello mga moms! Welcome to Mrs. Momshie TV. My name is Candy and today we're going to talk about opening a Sari Sari store business. And so why would you want to open a Sari Sari store business at this COVID-19 economy? Diba medyo challenging, medyo mahirap, we all are, everything's uncertain at these times. Marami nawawalan ng trabaho. It's very unstable, and so why would we want to choose this kind of business? Okay, today we're going to discuss about that, about the basics of opening a Sari Sari store business and what are the top secrets to help you grow and operate and manage a Sari Sari store. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so earlier today we were out to pick a couple of items to replenish our stocks here at the store. And then we were able to grab a few things and ipapakita ko sa inyo later kung ano yung grocery haul ko. So, these are the basics. Okay, so number one, you need to have a goal. So, ano ba yung goal nyo? Why would you want to open a Sari Sari store at these times? Okay, so it could be that a Sari Sari store capital it's not that much. You can easily open it. You can easily start one within your house, so and then number two, you may also want to help bring in extra income for the family. And so what is your goal? You need to really know that, because knowing your goal or identifying your goal will help you, will inspire you to become a successful Sari Sari store owner. Okay, so medyo maingay lang sa labas because we're here next to the highway. So please, pasensya na po. Okay, so number two is to build good relationships with your suppliers. So my second tip is to be able to set a budget. So how much are you willing to put aside to open a Sari Sari store? So based on my experience, my husband and I had 20,000 pesos and we used that money to buy our first set of inventory. So we pick items that are the basic commodities, yung mga pang-araw-araw na kailangan ng mga tao, like for example coffee, yung gatas. We also got some oil, we have rice, of course the load, and yung mga drinks, coke, yung mga ganon. So we got that. Okay, so with your 20k mga moms, marami-rami na rin kayong mabibili doon to start your store. You don't, because the secret is you don't really need to buy in a lot, like in cases, especially if you're still starting out, because you're in a stage where nag-o-observe ka pa kung ano yung mga items na best-selling, yung mga items na hinahanap. So, you have to be very wise about that part. Okay, so number four is to just, like I said, to just buy a few items of certain products. Yung mga essentials na daily commodities, yung like the sugar, yung rice, yung cigarettes, yung mga ganon. So if you will get cigarettes, it also matters kung ano yung brand na sellable, like you just get Marlboro or ano. So yeah, parang may tao yan. Anyway, so okay, so you don't need to get items in bulk in huge cases. You can just get a few. You can start with 6 pieces, 12 pieces, yung ganun. And then obserbahan mo muna kung ano yung mga items na fast selling, or kung ano yung mga items na hindi masyadong hinahanap or hindi masyadong mabenta. So in your next trip sa grocery, alam mo na kung ano yung pupunin mo ng maramihan. Okay, di ba? So, mas wise yun. So, number 5 tip is efficient management. Okay, so gaano kaliit yung sari-sari store mo, it still needs your dedication, your time, tsaka yung patience. Okay, so what we do here in our store is we really have a separate logbook kung ano yung mga nabenta for that day, and then we also have a different logbook for the expenses, because you still want to make a record of what and how much money went out for that day. It's not just about all in yung kung ano yung mga pumapasok na pera. Kailangan mo rin i-record kung ano yung mga na-spend mo. Okay, so, and then part of efficient management is good accounting. You also need to, like I said, the logbook. You need to record your expenses, your sales, and then you also need to have a spreadsheet that details kung ano yung mga products na kung kailan yung expiration ng mga products. Okay, so you really need to put that in mind, kasi what if nabenta mo yung expired na product? So, di ba, masisira yung pangalan nyo, yung store nyo. So, you have to really check occasionally, from time to time, i-check nyo kung ano yung mga products na malapit na ma-expire. You need to put that out from the shelf. Okay, so what I do is when I buy the stocks from the grocery, I really need to check the expiration date. So if I'm buying today, like it's June, and the expiration is December 2020, I'm not going to get that, because kailangan yung pangmatagalan. Pangmatagalan talaga. Okay. And then another tip under efficient management is talagang no credit. Period. No credits, because the way you get your stocks from the Sari Sari, from the supermarket, is cash. So you also want to get your cash back through the sales. So mahirap pag uutangin pa yung 10 pesos, 50 pesos. Ang hirap. Parang mahirap dun. So no credit, and that's for certain. Okay, so number 6 is first in and first out. Okay, so what does that mean? So for example, this week you bought a case of Coke, and then there were 10 bottles that got sold. So it leaves you with 2 bottles left. No, 2 bottles. And so what happens is you really want to have stock. So 2 bottles is not enough. You need to get more stocks in of Coke, because for the next customers. So what if your next customer will buy 3 bottles? And so what will you give if wala kang stock? So usually you will replenish, you will get more stocks, and when the next customer comes in, you will give them the last 2 bottles na naiwan from the previous stock. Okay, so if that makes sense. So first in, first out. Okay. So the next tip that I have is low income stock. So what will you do with the low income stocks? Okay, so the secret to that is yung mga items na hindi masyadong nabibenta at it just reaches a point of expiration. So before, we don't want to reach it to that point. So before that happens, you just want to pull that stuff out and offer it to your customer in its actual price. Or if gusto nyo, mas mababa pa from its actual price para talaga mabenta siya. Okay, so that's a technique. The most important tip. Okay, so running a sari-sari store will really test you, will really teach you. And one of the tips talaga is to have a friendly vibe, to have a friendly attitude. You want to be pleasing, you want to be smiling, you want to treat each of your customers right. Kahit ano pa siya, kahit 5 years old pa siya or 60 years old or what, kahit anong estado niya sa buhay, you really need to treat them right and serve them right. Okay, so meaning talagang with a smile, tapos you don't really have to be chatty, but just, give, exude a friendly vibe, kumbaga. Okay, up next, ipapakita ko sa inyo kung ano yung mga nabili namin earlier today. Okay, so eto na. Okay, so what we got are, we have just the essentials. We have the pita. We got several of these because merong mga customers na bumibili by pack or by piece lang. So, pita. We also got the Marlboro, yung mga cigarettes. Marlboro kasi yung maraming naghahanap ng Marlboro. And then we also have the Golden Fiesta oil. We have oil available in the bottle at saka yung refill. And then we have milk in can, the Angel Evap. We also have the condensed, yung Durin. Maraming naghahanap nito. And then of course, we got some canned goods, and one of those is a century tuna, yung flakes in oil. Okay. And then I also have here the pineapple, yung Del Monte chunks. Meron ding tidbits nito, at saka I have also the slices. Okay, so other items that we got are of course the diapers, yung Pampers. We also have the Pampers Pants variety at saka yung Pampers Comfort kasi nahanap din yun ng mga mommies. At saka ito pa, hindi pwedeng wala ito, yung noodles at saka pancit canton. So we always want to have the pancit canton. We have the extra big. We also have the Lucky Me, which is the extra hot. Ito yung maraming naghahanap dito. And of course, kasi wala na kaming bigas, so we got the bigas. We got this, the Ganador 5 kilo bag. And we also sell this for yung per kilo lang. Because marami din naghahanap ng per kilo. At meron din naghahanap ng 5 kilo bag. Okay. Of course, we have here the infant milk. We have the Lactum, we have yung Bonamil. We also have the Nestogen, pero marami pa lang sa shelf. So, ito lang yung kinukuha namin kasi marami naghahanap. Oh, okay. Isa pang tip na hindi ko na-mention kanina is every time may customer at may hinahanap sila na certain product, tapos wala kami nun, what we do is we really list it down. Sinusulat namin kung ano yung hinahanap na wala dito. And the next trip to the grocery, kinukuha namin yun. Para pag bumalik siya at naghahanap na naman ng item na yun, we are able to serve it. Okay. So, yeah. And then we also have here yung detergent bar. We have this big pack and we also sell it in the smaller packs. We also have yung Zonrox. Yeah, the Zonrox. This is very sellable at this COVID-19 times kasi pang deep clean siya sa bahay. So, Zonrox ginagamit, you just dilute it with some water, and then yung pang mop mo, pang spray mo dyan sa floor. It really is very helpful yung Zonrox. Okay. And yeah, we also have the Color Safe Zonrox, which is very good for washing, for laundry. And of course, ito na for daddy, yung mga daddies out there. Meron din kami nitong Fundador and Emperador. And of course, we have this. We also have the Tanduay, which is very mabenta. Talagang nung liquor ban, marami naghahanap nito. And then we also have the bar, yung different varieties. So, okay, that's it for today, mga mommies. And let me know if you have any questions, and we will tackle it in our next video. Thank you so much for watching, and please keep it here, subscribe. Have a great day. Let's make it global. Bye!